Well, hello there and welcome back to the channel. We've got a pop-up video today because, well, we got a pop-up development roadmap. The developers for Marvel Snap have released a roadmap of what we can expect. They say goodbye to the beta and hello to the future. Now, this is really cool because typically gaming companies don't love to do this type of road ahead because if they don't launch something or if they promise something that people get excited about and it never comes, well, it just doesn't end up too good. But what they've done here is they've separated it into 3 different sections, which I love. They have a coming soon section, which means it's just about ready to launch or show us. They can give us specific details and dates. An in development section, which is more of they're dedicating resources, staff, and time towards these products, but they might change or they're subject to change. And then lastly, in concept, which is what we can see or expect in the future or what they're kind of thinking of that will come down the pipeline. So in today's quick video, we're going to go through all of the news, all of the roadmap. We've got some really exciting things to talk about, like Unranked Mode, battling your friends, buying specific cards, which is huge. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so here it is. We've got the Marvel Snap roadmap. I am freaking pumped. I've been waiting for this to come out, just to look into the future of what this game is going to become. It's already so addictive, and I'm excited to see where they take it. But here they go. They posted this in-game in the news section as well as the Discord, a more abbreviated version. And there's a lot of stuff here. I briefly went through it before I fired up the camera. Let's go ahead and start diving through what we can expect. So we're not going to read it all, but they're essentially saying, you know, goodbye to the beta and hello to the future of Marvel Snap. That they want to start doing more of these roadmap style updates so that we can get a look into what is coming into the game, which is exciting news. I've played plenty of games out there with not a lot of communication from the developers, and so this is definitely nice to see that this is where the developers want to go to and the relationship that they want to have with the Marvel Snap community. So they did kind of give the spark notes, if you will, but we're going to skip through those because we'll be reading the entire thing. Let's go ahead and start out with the coming soon. Again, this is stuff or content that they know is ready to go and ready to ship and give us more dates for. And right off the bat, guys, this is pretty much just the launch package. We knew the game was going to be coming out on October 18th, and this is what we expected. We have the global launch, PC early access, which is going to be super exciting. Right now, mobile, iPad, and BlueStacks are the only options to play. So I'm excited to see what they do with the PC client, especially as a content creator. Localizing the game in 13 languages, great. The more, the merrier. Now, for the first bit of content that we're going to take a closer look at, we have the new variant rarity system. If you don't know by now, variants are going to be different versions of cards, and there's a ton in the game right now. The art team has done a great job, but it looks like they want to launch with over 1,000 different variants. Now, right now, you can get them through the season pass, the collector catch, or you can buy them, but it looks like we're getting a whole new rarity system and kind of tied in with a new monetization system, which I stand for. I think monetization is important for the game's health and to last, but it looks like that each variant is going to get a different rarity associated with it. So they're going to take 75% of the current variants and give them a rare for the rarity, and then they're going to give 25% a super rare rarity. So those that have played the beta, looks like you have a little bit of a leg up if you've already got some of the variants, and the rest of these will be dispersed. They want to go ahead and add 75 new rare variants. We get a sneak peek of some of these new variants, and they look pretty dang cool, especially that Mysterio one. And overall, I think this is a good addition for both monetization and bringing more variants into Marvel Snap. All right, next up in the roadmap for Marvel Snap, we have the in development section. Now, they've already stated they're going to be putting team members to be working towards these different features or content to come into the game, and that they're going to try to get realistic timeline tables, and they really want to try to move forward with what is below, but it is all subject to change if they don't like it, if they want to go ahead and make something a bit more fun, whatever it might be. But this is where the sexy stuff is, if you will. We've got a battle mode versus friends. This is definitely one of the most highly requested features to come to the game. I know I myself definitely want this to come for different things like tournaments and a lot of fun content creating behind it. Was hoping it would have come out with the game, but Looks like it'll come by at least the end of the year, if I were to guess. Also, we've got an Unranked Mode that will be announced where you can casually test out decks. Don't have to, sacrifice cubes or anything like that. Now, we'll get into more detail about those down below. We've got collector tokens. We have PC widescreen and then title systems. Now, the titles are probably going to be things like, Ultimate Snapper or, I don't know, comment down below a cool, catchy title. But we'll see what those look like. But to jump into the exciting stuff, we have what is battle mode versus friends. Now, this is super interesting because I wanted to see what they did with the snapping mechanic and how they're going to turn that into something that you can do, not ranked. And it looks like the solution was having a health pool for both teammates or both friends or whoever's going up against each other. Now, this is really exciting. I think this is actually a great way to go about it. I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen here. In battle mode, each player starts with 10 health, and the winning player deals damage to the opponent equal to the stakes of the game. So you can take 4 damage or 1 if you retreat. Players will play a series of games and against each other with the same deck until one player loses. So this is pretty cool. They keep the integrity of the snap system. I do wish and I really hope that eventually you can use more than one deck. I think switching up your deck is going to be pretty important when it comes to things like tournament play. But again, let me know down in the comments below. Now let's talk collector tokens. This is probably the most exciting piece of the entire list or the entire roadmap. You now have a way to target specific cards. No more praying to RNGesus that you get a Hella for your Hella discard deck. You are now able to go ahead and target a card in the new collector's shop. They're going to be new collector tokens, which I don't know if they're going to be monetized or not. They say that you can go ahead and get them in your collection level track, and they're going to get rid of the boosters, or, they're going to lower the amount of boosters. Can I get an amen? So win-win there. But essentially, you're going to see different cards that are going to be offered up in the token shop, and every 8 hours they will change. Best part is you can freeze a card. Can't believe they're adding this. You can freeze a card and work your way up to grab that card. So if you see Hella or Mystique, you can freeze it, play the game, get your collection level up, get enough collector tokens, and then bam, you have a Mystique. And it also targets cards that you don't have, which is obviously super valuable, especially a lot of those that are just chasing the last few. So huge update here. Super excited to see what they do with this and how they kind of bring it into the game. But I gotta say, not having RNG all the time excites me a ton. I think this is a huge addition to the game, and I'm excited and surprised that they're adding it. So that brings us to the last bit of the Marvel Snap roadmap. We have the in-concept section. Now, this is the section where, they have it on a whiteboard in the big meeting room, and they hope they get to a lot of these. And it gives us a glimpse of what they kind of see to the future of the game. And everything I've read here looks really damn good. So you can go ahead and read the paragraph down below. I don't want to waste your time or insult your intelligence, but you can see that they're looking to add new competitive modes, which obviously we hope and new are coming. Guilds and social systems, which I like. I think it's good to add kind of a social aspect to the game. I'm not always crazy about it when they have different currency and you must log in or you must get all 50 members to do X. It can get a little exhausting and make it feel like a chore at times, but I'm sure they'll do great with that. In-game events, fantastic. Infinity ranking board, this is absolutely huge and important for the future competition of the game, which I think is a big aspect of Marvel Snap. Collectible emotes and card emojis, and then mythic variants as well, so adding to that rarity system. So that is going to be the in concept, and at the end they say, we're looking forward to global launch, yada yada. This is pretty damn cool, guys. I'm excited. It's super cool that they really showed us an inside look at what is to come. Please let me know down in the comments below, what are you most excited out of all of these different updates? Speaking for myself, probably the battling friends system for me, but want to hear from you guys as well. If you haven't already, guys, subscribe to Cozy Snap for up-to-date news, deck guides, and all the good stuff. You can check out all the videos that I've released so far, and there's a lot more to come. Until next time, guys, stay cozy, and we'll see you on the next video.